Hi, I'm Todd Rundgren, and I've just had an album come out on Bearsville Records entitled Healing, and I'm here to rap about it. The album is broken up into two parts, which fall logically on side one and side two. The first side is essentially a story, and the second side is a soundtrack for the story. The first cut on the album is called Healer. It's essentially the story of a man who has a dream about one of his children, and in the dream it's indicated to him that his child will have the power to heal people through some unspecified technique, but essentially that's the theme of the album, being able to heal psychologically or physically, especially through music. The second cut is entitled Pulse, and it describes in some sense from the standpoint of the healer, a realization of growth, not only in terms of physical and psychological terms, but an awareness of another kind of reality. The third cut is entitled Flesh, and it's one of the harder cuts to describe. It's mostly a dissertation on the power of mind over matter and one's ability to put oneself in a healing frame of mind, I guess, through just the force of will rather than through, I say, taking drugs or whatever. The next cut on the album is called The Golden Goose, and it describes what happens when people become aware of the fact that he's got a paranormal ability, and all kinds of people trying to align themselves with him. The church tries to align itself with him, and commercial interests trying to align themselves with him, and then other people just try and take advantage of this power, and everyone who's got any little thing that's wrong with them wants to take advantage of him, so it sort of points up the negative side of having an extra ability. The next cut on the album is entitled Compassion. This cut is sort of a diagnosis, a universal diagnosis of the reason why some people wind up in a less than healthy state. It comes from a life committed to self-interest. The last cut is entitled Shine, and it sort of outlines the demise of the healer or his powers. They're eventually drained from him, or he's can't say specifically what happens to him, but he no longer is what he has appeared to be in the past. And rather than this being necessarily a negative thing, it's a transfer of his powers and responsibilities to the people who have benefited from him, and to a generation of people who might be able to take advantage of these same realizations or whatever. It's not pessimistic, it's supposed to be optimistic. The point is that although there may or may not be people who have the power to heal other people, the vital message is that people have the power to heal themselves, and that they shouldn't necessarily need another person to do it for them.